long before it welcomed travelers, this building stood as a witness to Kentucky history. What began as a grand home in 1815 has become a cornerstone of Frankfort's bourbon and hospitality story. A house that hosted bourbon barons and bold ideas. This wasn't just a residence. It was the backdrop to American whiskey history.
All I really knew about it was that it was E.H. Taylor's house. I got lost walking through it the first time, actually.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible property. So much history here. It was owned by Jacob Swigert, Colonel Taylor, Colonel Bradley. I like to think that there were a lot of bourbon deals made in this library.
When the house fell into disrepair, it didn't stay that way for long. A team of visionaries stepped in, not just to renovate, but to revive.
We took a lot of efforts to keep everything we possibly could. Natalie Officer was our designer for this, and her team took incredible attention to detail across the board to make this what it is now. As you walk through, you'll see everything from the molding up top to the wainscoting to the fireplace behind you. Almost all of it's original. We still have one of the original stoves in the back of the house that's just very impressive.
I actually had a physical response when I walked into this building, like I got teary-eyed and a little bit of goosebumps, and it's just incredible.
With designer Natalie Officer's eye for preservation, the home's soul stayed intact, even as its future took shape.
There's nothing here that is cookie cutter. You could never say that. Everywhere you go in our properties, it doesn't matter what room you're in or where you are in the building, there is something something thoughtful and something useful to catch your eye, and whether it's artwork or lighting or just very unique.
Today, the Ashbrook is a boutique hotel with stories in its walls and bourbon in its veins. 14 bespoke rooms, a restaurant inspired by Southern Bounty, a bar that invites conversation.
The Ashbrook Hotel just it is Frankfort history. It is bourbon history, the old home of E.H. Taylor. Like, you can't get more authentic than the Ashbrook Hotel.
It's very, very whimsical. I love Natalie's words. It's like a kiss on the cheek from Grandma. It's just, it's sweet, but it's so luxurious at the same time.
This property is very upscale, yet approachable. It feels like a home walking through here.
The Ashbrook isn't just preserving the past, it's helping shape what's next for Frankfort.
We need to capture the traffic that's flowing through the town, but not necessarily staying overnight. Once you capture that overnight traffic, it can help transform the entire downtown to a much more vibrant scene.
Let us curate an experience that your folks are going to go back and it's going to be a legacy experience for them, something they'll remember for their whole lives.
The Ashbrook doesn't just preserve history, it invites you to live it. One stay, one story, one pour at a time.